Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky Loads 15. Sorry for the lack of content really in the past week. Been really busy doing a lot of Cheltenham work for the punters page where I normally do something for. And also as well, this week, unfortunately, we've had the boycott obviously at Arena Racing, and there hasn't been that much racing to really get stuck into and put a Lucky 15 together, but I've managed to put one together tomorrow. And our first tip comes at Leicester in the 220 with a horse called Midnight Chill. Now this horse is 72 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Jamie Snowden, who's Yada in good form. Gavin Sheen as well is riding a lot of winners at the moment. He had another winner today for Oliver Sherwood, but this horse has been running quite well of late. Finished second last time at Taunton, where it probably just got a little bit outpaced that day, but I think in this field tomorrow it should definitely suit it. The conditions as well shouldn't be too bad. I think going back to a better surface would suit our selection. Also as well, another thing that I thought was quite interesting is the amount of weight it's going to be getting from some of its rivals tomorrow, and I just think Midnight Chill offer the nice term they call a nice low racing weight. It's got a fantastic chance of making the frame tomorrow, and I think is the one really they've got to beat if they want to win this race. I think if you beat our selection, you win the race, and therefore I'm going to recommend him as our first tip at 7-2. We then go for the military race, the big race of the day at Sandown in the 340 with a horse called the Fruitier, 3-1 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Ben Paulin, and I think it's Lieutenant William Abrahamian, I think that's how you say his name, claimed £7 in this race tomorrow. I've seen this chap riding quite a few military races in the past, and he has had some winners, so I'm not concerned about him one bit, even though he is probably an inexperienced rider. This horse actually won the Royal Artillery Gold Cup last time out at Sandown, which is a positive there. This horse, before it even came into the military race as well, had some decent form, finished second behind Mr Malarkey at Newbury, and Mr Malarkey went on to win the Rennerstown Chase at Ascot, and also as well before that at Kempton at the Christmas meeting had form behind Glenforce, and we all know what Glenforce is all about at the moment. So the Fruitier, I think he's the best horse in the race, and it's not it wouldn't be the first time that the Royal Artillery Gold Cup has gone side by side with this race tomorrow. I remember Rafflin Rose did it a couple of years ago for Captain Guy Disney. So for me, the Fruitier 3-1, I thought that was a good bet there. We then go to the 4-10 at Sandown, staying there with a horse called Darebin, who loves this place, 4-1 bookmakers at the moment, trained by the Moore family, Gary Moore and Jamie Moore booked for the ride. Often a front runner, and I think he could definitely dominate this field tomorrow. And he actually won this race last year, which is definitely a positive. And he's not too bad with the ground. He's been running quite well at Sandown this year. He finished second last time out, and I think he could definitely win that race again for the second consecutive year. We then go with our final tip to stay at Sandown with the 445 of a horse really that I'm starting to follow off a cliff edge now, but I think he's got one more chance tomorrow, otherwise I might have to put him to one side, and it's a horse called It's Got Legs. He's a 15-2 shot bookmakers currently at the moment, again trained by the Moore family, Jamie Moore booked for the ride in the colours of the Galloping on the South Downs partnership. This horse finished second last time over the course and distance, and I think tomorrow it's got more of an easier chance. Just got tired going up that hill in the end after they went quite fast, and I just think It's Got Legs tomorrow. If he can get to the front like he likes to, race prominently, they might be able to see off the rest of the competition. And you need to be prominent at Sandown this year. It's been a real gruel for a lot of horses, and there's probably one of the only tracks where it's remained soft at Sandown. So that's going to be my final tip there. Also as well, I will be at Sandown on Saturday for Imperial Cup Day. First time I've been on that meeting at Sandown, so I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully we get a good field, and if you're around, just give us a thumbs up, and maybe we could have a pint or something. But yeah, that's all I got to say. So if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button for more tips here on my YouTube channel. Also as well, we'll be doing loads of Cheltenham stuff next week, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Also as well, you can follow me on Twitter as well. My handle is at LuckyLoads15. You can check all the other work I do. Done loads of Cheltenham previews and Cheltenham stuff for a YouTube channel I do some work for called the Punters page, so go and follow them. All the links are through my Twitter as well, so make sure you do follow me on there, otherwise you're missing out on all that great content. So that's all I've got to say really. Please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have those winners tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.